Hello students, welcome back to my channel Brainiacs Chemistry. I am SK Pandey sir and you are watching Brainiacs Chemistry. Today our topic is Faraday first law and second law of electrolysis. In this video you got IIT level and NEET level questions with explanation, and it is very important to all of you. So without wasting any time, let's begin. Faraday law of electrolysis. What do we mean by Faraday law of electrolysis? It is explanation on the basis of electrolysis. What is electrolysis? When electricity passes through the molten or liquid substances, they dissociate into their constituent ions. That is called electrolyte, and the process is called electrolysis. So Faraday, a scientist, gives law on the basis of electrolysis. Their law divided into two parts: first law of Faraday and second law of Faraday. So all of you know about electrolyte. Electrolyte means those substances which conduct the electricity and which have free ions. And those substances which conduct the electricity in the process of electrolysis, that is called electrolyte. Suppose we take aqueous NaCl or molten NaCl in the vessels and set up electrode, cathode as well as anode. When electricity passes, then sodium ion dissociates and chlorine ion also dissociates. Sodium ion deposited at the cathode and chlorine ion deposited at the anode. So how can we determine the amount of substance which is deposited on the electrode, which is helpful for the Faraday law of electrolysis? So students, first of all we learn first law of Faraday. So what is first law of Faraday? So Faraday first law of electrolysis tells about first law of Faraday's electrolysis. First law of Faraday electrolysis. What do you mean by first law of Faraday's electrolysis? So students, according to first law of Faraday's electrolysis, mass of substance deposited at the electrode is directly proportional to the current flowing through it. Again I repeat, mass of substance deposited at the electrode is directly proportional to the current flowing through it. It means we can write here M directly proportional to Q and M equal to, if proportionality prevails, then we add here Z. Z is the constant electrochemical equivalent. Electrochemical equivalent. Okay, all of you know about electric current. The rate of flow of charge is called electric current. So I equal to C into T, or Q equal to, this is the process below. I equal to dq by dt. The rate of flow of charge is called electric current, and I also represented by C. So here Q equal to, we can write here I into T, or Q equal to C into T. I is the ampere, T is the time in second, C is the ampere, T time in second. So I also represent Q represent I into T, Q also represents C into T. So if you put this value in that place, So we find M equal to Z into C into T. Z into C into T. Okay. What do you mean by electrochemical equivalent? So when 1 ampere current passed in 1 second, then the mass of substance deposited at the electrode is called electrochemical equivalent. So if C equal to 1 ampere and T equal to 1 second, then M equal to Z into 1 into 1. So here we write M equal to Z. M equal to Z. Okay students, this is the first law of Faraday electrolysis. This is the first law of Faraday electrolysis. Okay. And we write here second law of Faraday. Second law of Faraday. Second law of Faraday's electrolysis. Faraday's electrolysis. According to second law of Faraday's electrolysis, when same quantity of electricity passed in different electrolyte in a series, then the mass of substance deposited at the electrode is directly proportional to their equivalent masses. If electrolyte connect in a series, whatever concentration, it is not matter, but connected in a series, their mass deposited at the electrode is directly proportional to their equivalent masses. What do you mean by equivalent masses, students? This is the equivalent weight. How can we find atomic mass by valency? Atomic mass by valency, E equal to A by N. A by N. Okay. Atomic mass, how can we determine the equivalent mass? If nickel nitrate is taken in solution, then we write here Ni double plus NO3 minus. So we find the equivalent weight of nickel. So we write here 58.5 by 2. Here is the valency of nickel is 2. So we divided by 2. Okay students. Atomic mass by valency. This is the formula of equivalent mass. Okay. This is the equivalent mass of formula. This is the equivalent mass of formula. Okay. So what is the second law of Faraday? When different electrolyte connected in a series, so what do we found here? Okay students, so first of all here we make 1 and 2 and 3 different electrolyte. For example, silver nitrate, copper sulfate, ZnSO4. We take silver nitrate, then we add here silver electrode. If you take copper sulfate, then we add here copper. This is the silver metal, this is the copper metal, and this is the zinc metal. All are connected in a series. So if you assume mass of silver is M1, mass of copper is M2, mass of zinc is M3. ओके, M3 and equivalent mass of silver is E1, equivalent mass of copper is E2, equivalent mass of zinc is E3. So according to second law of Faraday, M directly proportional to E1, M2 directly proportional to E2, M3 directly proportional to E3. So here M1 equal to K E1, M2 equal to K E2, M3 equal to K E3. Here K equal to M1 by E1, K equal to M2 by E2 and K equal to M3 by E3. Okay, so again what is the value if M1 equal to K E1 and M2 equal to K E2. So K equal to M1 by E1 and K equal to M2 by E2. K and K equal, so M1 E1 equal to M2 E2. If you cross E2 here, E2 by E1 and M2 by M1, M2 by M1. We know about from first law of Faraday. First law of Faraday, M equal to Z into C into T. So M1 equal to Z1 into C into 2 because same quantity of electricity. M2 equal to Z2 into C into T. If we put M1 value and if we put M2 value, then we find E2 by E1 equal to value of M2 Z2 Ct by Z1 Ct. Ct cancel, then we find E2 by E1 equal to Z2 by Z1. Then we can say the equivalent mass of substance directly proportional to electrochemical equivalent. So we write here E directly proportional to Z. If proportionality replace, then it is represented by F. F is the Faraday's constant. Okay students, okay, all of you write here. ठीक है, very good. Again, relation between we write here relation between first law and second law of Faraday's. ठीक है, फर्स्ट लॉ और सेकंड लॉ ऑफ फैराडे के बीच में हम लोग रिलेशन निकालेंगे और वो कैसे रिलेशन होगा देख लो. वी नो दैट फ्रॉम फर्स्ट लॉ क्या, M इक्वल टू Z इंटू C इंटू T है ना, ये मालूम है. फ्रॉम सेकेंड लॉ क्या बोलता है, E डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू Z, E इक्वल टू Z इंटू F और Z इक्वल टू क्या था, E बाई F. ठीक है, तो अगर मान लो ये Z का वैल्यू E बाई F अगर हम यहाँ पुट कर दें, Z इक्वल टू E बाई F यहाँ पुट कर दें फ्रॉम फर्स्ट लॉ, तो देयरफॉर क्या हो जाएगा, M इक्वल टू E/C/T/F। यहाँ तक हो गया, समझ में आ चुका है ये वाला पॉइंट। अब देखो, अब अगर E का वैल्यू A/N यहाँ पुट कर दें तो नेट रिजल्ट A/C/T/N/F। देखो E का वैल्यू जो यहाँ है A/N, इसको हम यहाँ पुट कर दिए तो ये हम लोग के पास फार्मूला आ गया, है ना। ये फार्मूला ही बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है। M मीन्स मास ऑफ सब्सटेंस, A मीन्स एटॉमिक मास, C मीन्स एम्पियर, T मीन्स टाइम, N मीन्स वैलेंसी, F मीन्स फैराडेज। फैराडेज कांस्टेंट आपको पता होना चाहिए कितना होता है। फैराडेज कांस्टेंट पता है ना कितना होता है। फैराडेज कांस्टेंट अगर नहीं पता हो तो देख लो। देखो, फैराडेज कांस्टेंट नहीं मालूम है तो इसको भी चेक कीजिए आप। देखिए, चार्ज मीन्स Q ऑन 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन कितना होता है 1.6 × 10⁻⁻19 कूलम। चार्ज ऑन 1 मोल इलेक्ट्रॉन, 1 मोल मीन्स एवोगाड्रो नंबर, तो एवोगाड्रो नंबर से मटेरियल 6.023 × 10⁻23 पर मोल। मल्टीप्लाई कर दो इसको, ठीक है, तो ये 96 हो जाएगा, ये -19, इसका -90 को कैंसिल कर देगा, ये हो जाएगा 96,485 कूलम्ब पर मोल। ठीक है, इसी को हम लोग लिखते हैं 96,500 कूलम्ब पर मोल, और यही वैल्यू हो गया फैराडे। ठीक है, तो देयरफॉर चार्ज ऑन n मोल इलेक्ट्रॉन, यहाँ लिखेंगे चार्ज, देयरफॉर चार्ज ऑन n मोल इलेक्ट्रॉन। तो n मोल इलेक्ट्रॉन के लिए कितना हो जाएगा n × F। सो Q = क्या लिखेंगे n × F। ठीक है स्टूडेंट्स, इसको चेक कर लीजिए। कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो बोलेंगे, है कोई प्रॉब्लम स्टूडेंट्स? एनी प्रॉब्लम्स? है कोई प्रॉब्लम? नो प्रॉब्लम्स। ओके, all of you write this. Students, any problems? Very good. नोट कर लिए सब लोग? नोट कर लिए? नोट कर लिए स्टूडेंट्स? एंड अगेन, इफ mass of substance is gas, if mass of substance is gas, then how can we determine the volume of gas? If mass of if substance is gas, so volume of gas represented, okay students, so here volume of for gas, यहाँ देख लो for gas, volume of gas, how can we write? It means V = volume of gas C × T × VE by F, where V = volume of gas, C = ampere, T = time, and V = equivalent volume. Equivalent volume means volume of gas at STP or NTP. Volume of gas at STP or NTP. It means volume of gas, volume of gas at STP or NTP. Okay students, so you can write here. Okay, कभी कभी हम लोगों को थिकनेस भी निकालने के लिए मिलता है कि हाउ कैन वी फाइंड द थिकनेस ऑफ मेटल ऑन द इलेक्ट्रोड। थिकनेस कैसे निकालेंगे, ठीक है। तो थिकनेस कैसे निकालेंगे, तो आपको पता है कि D इक्वल टू क्या होता है, मास बाई वॉल्यूम, ठीक है। और M इक्वल टू क्या होगा, D इंटू वॉल्यूम। और वॉल्यूम क्या होता है, वॉल्यूम आपको पता होगा, वॉल्यूम पता है ना, M इक्वल टू D इंटू A इंटू B इंटू C सेंटीमीटर क्यूब। कर सकते हैं, सेंटीमीटर क्यूब आ सकते हैं। तो हम लोग अगर मान लो M इक्वल टू A इंटू C इंटू T बाई NF, तो हम लोग ये वैल्यू यहाँ पुट कर सकते हैं, M का वैल्यू कर सकते हैं, यानी कि ABC सेंटीमीटर क्यूब आई इंटू D इक्वल टू A इंटू C इंटू T बाई NF। पॉइंट आउट कर सकते हैं इसको, यानी ABC क्या हो गया, वॉल्यूम हो गया, ये टोटल क्या हो गया, V हो गया। बोलो, एनी प्रॉब्लम है स्टूडेंट्स? थिकनेस, you can find the thickness, you can find the thickness, okay students, you can find the thickness, okay, you can find or not, you can find or not, okay students. So this is the first law and second law of Faraday and relation of first law and second law of first law of second law and first law of Faraday electrolysis. You can easy way find the thickness of the any metal by this formula. So I hope all of you understood first law and second law of Faraday, and if you want to join our channel, then you please subscribe my channel and give like and share it. Next video I will make for the preparation of IIT and JEE for the numericals problem on Faraday first law and second law of electrolysis. So keep watching my channel and keep sharing with us. Okay, thank you all of you.